SheinCuisine. Today we're going to try something different. We're going to have a virtual chef instructing a complete rookie in preparing a meal, and it's not going to be an easy craft dinner type of meal. It will be a bit tougher. So what we've got is I did a Google search for who can't boil water, and I came up with a guy named Eric. So Eric, this is Eric, he's saying hi. Eric is my daughter Lindsay's boyfriend for now. We'll see how it turns out after he makes this meal. Okay, so Eric, you can say hi, introduce yourself.
My name is Eric. I can't cook at all, and hopefully we're not ordering pizza at the end of this, so we'll see how she goes.
Yeah, hopefully we're not ordering dinner or dialing after all of this. So, okay, so first thing you're going to do, what we're doing today is we're going to do a relatively traditional stir fry with a brown gravy, and it's going to be put on top of fried egg noodles, and they're going to be crispy fried. So the first thing we're going to do, we've got the rice going already. Eric's going to reach behind him and grab that pan that's on the stove without tripping over all the camera stands.
All right, got it.
Beautiful. And he's going to grab that bag of noodles that's sitting just off the left. And just hold it up in front of the, just on top of the and label side up so that people can see what it is. And it's just egg noodles from the grocery. They're little curly things. These ones have been frozen because they keep better like that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to put them in the pan. So just drop them in the pan. Oh, not like that. That was too hard. Look, you broke them all.
I'm assuming you didn't want the plastic in there either.
No, you don't want the plastic in there. And you can just put some water in there now. Put maybe about an inch of water.
Okay.
Put a bit more than that. It's hard to tell but... Okay, that worked. Put that on the stove, on the big burner of the stove, and put it on about a little bit more than medium high. And you can have one of the other assistants there keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't go up in flames, although it shouldn't because it's just water boiling.
Let's get the assistant to turn the stove on. I don't want to set the place on fire just yet, so...
And maybe you can get the assistant also to get you a bowl. One of those stainless steel bowls.
Assistant, may I have a bowl?
Yes, chef.
Bowl.
You can just put that off to the side of it.
Oh.
That's you need that right now. But something later on. Okay, so now you're going to grab the smaller knife. You don't need the big one for now.
Eric, that one.
Oh.
On the right hand side.
Okay, smaller knife.
And
Check.
you're going to want to debone the chicken legs.
Okay.
So you grab one of the chicken legs.
All right.
The first thing you're going to do is hold it by the drumstick end and just put the knife in the joint, try and feel where the joint is so you can separate the two pieces. You want to cut straight down. For all of you people that want to be
There we go.
This is good practice. There you go. Okay.
Got it.
So now you need to get the meat off the bone. This is going to be the tough part with the drumstick. I would normally go for the big end to the small, but if you're not sure what you're doing with the knife, I would take the drumstick in your left hand.
Got it.
Stand it up on the big end, on the board,
Yep.
like that, and just cut down.
Says not as easy as it looks.
Angle the knife in a bit. There you go. Yeah, you'll get it eventually.
I was told it was a 40-minute meal. It's going to be like a 2-hour meal. Hopefully there's no time constraint on the YouTube videos.
I've enhanced my account so I can do videos that are hours long now, so
Perfect.
I'm in no hurry.
It's a more like shredded chicken. That's what we're using today.
Okay, lay that piece aside.
Okay.
And grab the bigger piece and... That's pretty funny. Grab the bigger piece and see if you can work any better with that.
Oh.
Now, I find it easier to cut from the thick end downwards. There's like a little chicken drumstick in there, sort of. You can sort of see it, right?
Right here. Got it.
Just cut from there, cut straight down. You'll get a big chunk of meat coming off, and then just you can feel with a knife and just feel where there's no bone, and try and cut where there's no bone.
Oh, look at that! I got a piece of chicken.
There you go.
One.
Now, the next test would be to do this on chicken when it's alive, but for now,
Let's keep it beginner. I am not having any luck with this. The virtual chef might have to come in and help out.
well, considering I'm like 400 miles away, it may take me a while to drive there. Or I could be 400 miles away. Alright, the virtual chef will
This is.
make a real actual appearance and take care of this.
Oh man, that is bad.
Did you get any chicken off at all?
I did.
But I'll show you how I do it. And then
I did not get any chicken off the bone. I just made a mess of the chicken.
All right, that's all right. Just you can step over by the dishwasher if you want. That way you'll be able to see what's going on. It's right there. Okay, when I do chicken like this, normally I do it from the big end to the small end, right? The other thing is you can't just push down chicken. You got to slice with the knife, right? Normally I cut from the big end to the small end. I do it like this, but I'm really careful because I've done this and not lifted up this finger,
Yep.
and you end up going through this, and then you cut the top knob off there, and that really hurts. So you don't want to be doing that. So anyways, like this, right? Slowly, and then I pull the chicken up. It gets to that point, and I just cut it off like this. Right, so that gives me the meat like that. Same thing here. So I'm pinching it, pulling it up, and then once it comes off, cut it down here.
This is why he's the professional,
No.
and I'm not.
So for this, like this chunk of fat, we're not going to eat. We're going to toss that out. So we'll just put that over there with all the
I
scrap.
love how easy you make it look because
Well, this is the same thing here. If you feel it,
it was so difficult.
there's a bone. There's a bone there, right? It's like a little chicken drumstick, right?
Yep.
I want to cut on either side of it. So, and there's a piece of gristle there. I don't really want that, but I'll cut here. I'll hold it by this part, and I'll cut down, following the bone. Right. This part is a little bit. It's not really a regular piece of chicken. It's kind of oddly shaped. Right. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. So what I'm doing is I'm sort of cutting this way and then this way down the bone, just on either side of it, right? And you pretty much get all the meat like that in two shots, right? Like that. There's always a little bit of meat sitting in there. You can try and get that off if you want. Like that. There's a nice chunk of meat there. And that's about it. And then sometimes I'll keep the bones, but in this case I'm not going to keep the bones, so we'll just put that there.
Cool.
So I'll start another one. I'll show you from scratch. Usually when I'm going to try and find the joint, I'll turn it upside down like this.
All right.
It's going to be right here somewhere, right? Right through the joint. If you keep the board clear too, you won't tend to cut yourself. Again, see, I'm pinching it.
Yep.
I feel the bone, and then I follow along the bone. I lift my finger up off of there, right? Pinch that, pull it back, and then eventually get it down to there and just cut that chunk of meat off. See how simple that is?
Looks very simple, but
Again,
we go to do it.
Find the bone, right? So I know there's a bone running this way, right? So I'm not going to cut like this. Start against it, try and follow the bone down as best you can, and you're sort of peeling it back as you go, right? And you can see that I've skinned all along the bone. Pull this off here. Cut the fat off. This one piece, and then see I've gone down one
Yep.
side. I'm just going to go down the other side. Right, and then I just fold back until I just keep feeling bone. Just watching, you know, just don't get your fingers. That's all.
And then we can get you doing that part.
All right.
Good eye, Lindsay. Make sure he doesn't cut his hand.
Here we go. Round 2.
Any easier?
A little bit.
Is it almost like you know what you're doing now?
No. But I can fake it till I make it.
Okay.
So something like this, he said, I remember. I'm not going to do that because I cut my finger off. So we'll just do it. Let's hope nobody's eating bone by the end of this. I'm trying.
You're holding the knife wrong.
I'm doing a lot of things wrong. So, first time cooking. This chicken isn't chicken anymore. It's because
Gwen said you should get boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Yeah.
From gut. I said no way.
way easier. You know, just toss them in a pan. I could do that. I can do that.
You're learning a life skill.
Oh, this is a life skill, alright. Cooking is not easy. Oh! Look at that.
It's like you're cutting with the wrong edge of the knife.
Let's just get through this. Just shred it.
Like,
Done.
It actually doesn't cut. You know?
Balancing a beer.
Bam. I mean,
Oh, they're going 60 down.
a little piece of chicken. All that work for a little piece of chicken, but I got it, so, you know. I'm trying to be safe and cut away from myself, but, not yet skilled with the knife. I don't want to pull what he did.
You can just put that off to the side. That was nice of you to play with that chicken like that. That looks like something that the wolves would get a hold of, right? But anyways, okay.
Don't know if you want to eat this chicken. There might be some bones in it.
Just leave it in there. Don't worry. I don't mind bones.
All right. There we go.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use give you back that steel pan, the steel bowl, stainless steel bowl,
Okay.
and you're gonna take that chicken now. Now, remember with the chicken, you have to slice it, right? Don't just push down with the knife. So you're gonna slice that into pieces that are about like an inch big, bite-sized pieces, all of them. And it's easier if you cut it not the skin side.
All right.
So you can, like that, you can slice that in half if you want, and then go a half the other way, whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and then just slice it all up and get it inside the, not inside the pan, the bowl, let's see. Okay, so, you need to marinate the chicken now that's been cut and put inside the bowl. So the first ingredient is soy sauce. So Eric, you can pour that soy sauce in.
Soy sauce.
Yep, just drizzle it all over. And I guess I should have warned you ahead of time, you're going to need a spoon to stir that with, so just a tablespoon will do. Alright, you can stir that around.
This I can do. How's that looking, chef?
That's looking pretty good. Okay, now just add salt and pepper.
How much?
And keep going. Alright, that's enough salt. You can always add more salt to taste later on. And pepper, you can never go and have too much pepper really, so just go nuts.
That look okay?
Yeah, it's good. Give it another stir. Good, and then throw the flour in. Look at you go. You're like a pro.
I'm a quick learner, so.
There you go. Stir that until everything's coated. Alright, throw that aside. Big spoon in it. For now. Put it off to the side because you need the cutting board now to cut the vegetables up.
Okay.
Put that soy sauce off the board too, so you just
Okay.
okay. Usually what happens is the more clutter you have on your cutting surface, the more chance you're going to hurt yourself. So, okay, so everything's been rinsed already. Grab the broccoli.
Both heads?
Yeah, everything. All of it.
All right.
There should be a third one there in a bag. Beautiful. Okay, and then grab the big cleaver. We're going to use that for now. The other one knife seemed to be dulling itself. It should be off to the right.
Got it.
All right.
Oh man.
So you're going to want to trim the broccoli, and you're going to want to sort of cut it close to the tops.
Okay, so right here.
Close to the top. I go really close to the top and just start cutting around there, and the pieces will fall off. Little parts. There you go. Get rid of the stem, get rid of the leafy parts, and turn it over and cut from the other side. There you go. Cut it so that each little sprig of broccoli is on its own.
Yep. This knife is much easier.
Yes. Curve your fingers back. Beautiful.
I think this one should be okay. But
Now, do I choke on that? There you go. That's good. Put it on there. Now, yeah, there you go. If you angle the knife flat and keep your thumb out of the way, there you can scoop stuff up.
I've seen professionals do this.
Just do it carefully.
Look at all that green. Looks good. Just.
All right.
All right.
All right. Good. Put that plate off to the side.
All right. What's
Take the
next?
onion.
Good. Take the onion.
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 Big round thing, and you can.
Down the middle.
I usually turn it on its side.
Okay.
And cut halfway through. Watch your fingers. Just cut halfway right through. There you go. And then on each of those halves, cut the end off. Just slice the end off. The end's not that huge. You're doing like half the onion. That's
So.
all right. Keep going.
All right. Well, Joel, this one would be the real one. That's just practice.
Okay.
All right. How's that?
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Well. Okay.
That's right.
That
You
version
still
stop.
need to get the onion peel off, like the skin off of it.
So
So the easiest way to do that is lay it down flat on the side that's cut. There you go. And just cut it in half. Just like that. And then do the same with the other one. And you can just peel the skin off.
Okay.
There you go. Then you probably want to take each of those pieces, cut them into thirds. Cut them into 3. That's 2, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I realized when I started, but I just went go. I just was going with it, you know.
All right, that's fine. Just throw them in the plate now, and just put it in there, and put them all in one spot. towards one end, so you can put them all in at one time. So in this dish, we're going to have broccoli, we're going to have onions, we're going to have snow peas. The snow peas are just sitting in a bag over there. Don't have to do anything, just show it to people. Okay, you can put those down.
On the board.
And that's pretty much all we have to do. Oh, we need to smash garlic, our traditional SheinCuisine spiced garlic. So garlic out of the fridge. What I do is I use the flat side of the cleaver to do it, but do two at a time.
Okay.
So move the other ones far away. There you go.
Just smack it.
Yeah, and I would wait before you do that. I'd turn the blade away from me. There you go. And smack it like that. Oh, come on, man.
Get rid of us.
First down, smack it again. There you go.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what now?
Do it to the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
You gotta hit them relatively hard. You gotta hit them so that the blade lands flat. If you need to, you can move it closer to the edge of the board too, so you don't smack your fingers on the board. There you go.
Use your muscles. Come on.
It's a pretty heavy cleaver too. It should do a lot of the work for you.
All right, we're good.
All right, then bring the garlic all together,
Okay.
and then just you want to just shred it a bit with the cleaver. And that'll do.
Okay.
That'll do big. That'll do. All right. Good. So we're all set to go. We're going to take a little break, move the cameras, and in the next scene, we'll either be watching Eric cook or we'll be standing outside huddled under blankets while the fire department puts out the blaze. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. And now, all right, we're back. Now we're going to actually start the cooking process. So we've got just a pan over medium heat with a bit of olive oil in it, and Eric's going to throw in the garlic first.
Watch your footing.
Got some complicated setup going on. Shit. Okay. And
Okay, you can put that aside and grab the spatula. Just with the spatula, just spread the garlic around inside the pan. There, just give the pan a shake. Okay, that's alright, grab the chicken.
get the chicken.
Toss it in.
All right. Here we go. How's that looking, chef?
Yep, just spin it around, flatten it all out so it's nice and even. Turn up the heat a bit. I don't know where it's at now. I can't really see it from here, but turn it to probably like the 5 o'clock position. You know where that is?
Yep, it's on.
Go. And then just put the lid on that. There you go. Now you're going to wait, and it's every 3 or 4 minutes, open it up and just give it a good stir and a turn.
Just flipping
Put
it.
the pan down, put the lid down. Hold the pan with your hand. Keep underneath. And just start turning. And you want to turn so they're always sort of turn once and then you gotta keep turning out here too. Oh,
Oh, I gotta get this right here. Looks okay.
alright. Keep it all. Turn.
Oh, okay.
And you can also reverse it. Do it like that. As long as it doesn't fall out of the pan.
Being too gentle with it.
Don't be gentle with it. It's dead.
That's the quote of the video. Don't be gentle with it, it's already dead.
Put the cover back on there for 15 minutes.
Should I flip it again or just leave it for a couple more minutes?
Yeah, flip it again. You can't flip it too many times. Looking pretty good. You got it.
Should I cover back on?
Turn it down to 60 bucks.
Okay.
Okay, we've been tossing and turning this chicken, and it looks like it's coming up on being done, so we'll pull the lid off. Okay, spinning around, you slide these off. Let me show you the camera. Alright. And then you're going to put 3, I think, a teaspoon or tablespoon in there.
Teaspoon.
Alright, put 4 teaspoons. Just throw it anywhere in there.
4?
Yep. And it's not 4 like we yet. And then put it away, and then you got the top.
That's pretty good.
Make sure you get the black inside the salt. Evenly inside.
I think it's looking pretty good.
Okay, throw the snow peas in.
Throw the snow peas in there.
Yeah, and the onions, it doesn't matter what order you do.
All the snow peas in the bag.
Sure, why not? Like snow peas, don't you?
I do.
Beautiful. And then all the onions.
Okay.
And you stir it all up with the cycle. And you turn them over, you know, around. There you go. You want to put it on the top or on the bottom, sort of. Like you do that. But you do give it a bit of a shake. Because the most is that and put it back on. It will be included in the video. Preparing added the hard vegetables first. In our case, that'd be the snow peas and the onion.
Yep.
And then Eric's just pulled the lid off now. He's been turning it occasionally, every 3 or 4 minutes.
Look at that.
And it looks good so far. Now he's going to throw in the final vegetable, which is broccoli.
Like a pro.
And we're going to throw in that. Here's I think that bowl is in your hand. Put about, I don't know, 1/4 of butter.
Quarter of water.
Yep. And then just pour it into the pan. That way you don't have to do lots.
Perfect.
Inside, quick stir.
Good shake.
And then now you put water in your bowl.
Yeah, no, it's a lot easier now.
Turn. And then we're
All right.
Okay, we're back, and Aaron's going to pull the lid off. We're going to take a look at the second broth. Now, he's going to add some liquid in here. Because we need right now, the liquid that we put in earlier was not a lot. Got soaked up by the vegetables. We're going to add more liquid. This is going to make our gravy for us.
There we go. That looks better.
Looks better?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a quick toss around.
Much better.
I think there's enough maybe. I think it needs a bit more water.
More water?
I think so. Right there. From where I'm sitting, 400 bucks a minute.
All right.
Another quarter inch in that plate. You can never add too much for you. Alright, that looks better. Turn it around. And at this point, if you're not happy with the color of your gravy, you can throw a bit more soy sauce in it, but this one looks pretty good right at the moment. And now we're going to thicken it up a bit with cornstarch. So Eric's going to grab the cornstarch, which is about 3 teaspoons of cornstarch and a small glass of water. Drop things all over the place.
Yep.
He's going to add it to the liquid. And you got to make sure the liquid's at a relative boil too. It can't be just sitting there. So you can see it's still bubbling a bit. I would turn the heat up just a bit. Just a bit, not a lot.
Okay.
And now you want to push the food to the side and then concentrate on one edge at a time. So push it to the center if you can, and then just try and put the liquid right in that little area there. And for a bit at a time. Make sure it's bubbling, which it is. And then pour a bit in and just stir it. Bit. There you go. Stir it. Stir it around in a circle. No, in a circle in that area.
A little bit more, yeah.
There you go. And then go to the other side of the pan.
Put your right arm behind your back.
Same thing.
Okay. Now reach up and grab the back of your back. And try and drop the shoulder and pull that forward.
And now when you stir it, make little circles right where you poured it. Don't try to mix it in with everything. There you go. Little circles. There you go. And it should get, you should see it getting thicker. Is it getting thicker?
Yep.
Okay. And then maybe do it one more time.
Elbow and pull down.
We're all out of.
Cornstarch, okay. Now give it a big stir.
It's your
Turn it over.
muscles that are upset.
And that looks pretty good. So now the next step, we're going to prepare the noodles. You can just put the lid back on that.
Okay.
And we'll reset and we'll do the noodles next. We're just going to do a quick fry of them to make them crispy. And then we'll be ready to eat because I think everybody's starving.
This
That
echo is really
almost done.
upsetting me.
Okay, so we heated up a pan right now with some olive oil, and it's a medium to almost not quite medium high heat. It's gonna be pretty hot though. And Eric's gonna add the noodles in a bit of a time, enough to make sort of like a round pancake of noodles, because we're gonna want to flip it too. So go ahead and put it in, Eric. Watch you don't get splashed and burned by the oil. Just drop it right in the center of the pan.
Tongs are.
Okay. Spread it out. Quickly. No, use the tongs and spread it out.
My assistant will take over. All right. Yeah, they're already.
Alright, so you can try and turn that dial into the side button, turn it.
Pardon?
Well, try the top.
Not ready yet?
I don't know, I'm sitting 400 miles away.
Yeah, no, they're not. The middle's not done yet.
Man, I can almost smell that from here.
All right.
Apparently we're making an omelet now. Quickly, you gotta...
Start serving. I'll give you that unfold it. You let it sit like that. Burn it like that. And that'll be it. Okay, got it.
Success.
Now we're going to cook it again.
Quick, you just gotta plop.
Bam. Like a pro.
Don't worry about putting up the dough.
So my assistant lets me know they probably are done.
Probably done now.
Yep.
Move them and put them on a plate and we'll start the next load. And we'll continue on with the dough done. And then we'll be serving dinner.